Hi, I'm Tim, founder of the Omnia Radiation Balancer brand. If you're looking for the EMF protection products you can trust to bring measurable benefit to your body when you're touching your wireless devices all day, we've got you covered. In this video, I'm going to explain three things. Number one, why you need EMF protection. Number two, how you can be sure that Omnia offers the best EMF protection available. And number three, I'll explain how our technology works. But first, have a quick look at this test that you can do at home to see how your body reacts to EMF. It's called a muscle test or applied kinesiology. The person being tested knits their hands together behind their back. Then the tester presses down into that pouch to see how much resistance she has. She should be able to resist quite a lot of force. Now do the same test, but this time put a phone in her pocket. Make sure it's connected to the internet. And look how the body just weakens and buckles. So you see the difference in strength? I'll explain why that happens later. Now we put the Omnia sticker onto the phone to harmonize all of the EMF coming out of it, and we do the test again. See how strong the body goes? Well, surely that's what we want to see in our bodies when we're holding a phone. Strong, electrically balanced bodies. And that's one of the benefits of Omnia Radiation Balancer products. So why do you need EMF protection? There are at least 5,000 peer-reviewed studies showing that rats and mice get all sorts of adverse effects when they're exposed to EMF. Oxidative stress, DNA strand breaks, heart problems, mental problems, infertility, also happening in the human race, and even certain types of cancer. You can find the studies on these websites. And yet the phone industry only tests the safety of wireless devices on a plastic dummy of a human being. Yes, really. So the biological animal studies are telling us a very different story to the safety tests. Everyone out there is missing one important fact. The reason you need EMF protection is because your body is electric. Every cell in your body is electric current in motion, and the very strong electromagnetic fields from wireless devices disrupt the balance of the electrical flow in our bodies, as we just saw in the muscle test. Using an RF meter, we can measure just how much EMF is coming out of a device. Let's have a look. If I move it into the corner again, you've dropped it right down to 0.001. Now, you can probably hear the sound of the headphones, which are over here. So we're going to just go straight to the headphones and look at those readings coming up. 26. And it's always consistent. It's consistently high with Bluetooth headphones. Let's put them on there. Look at that. 168, 174. Consistently very, very high. And the beeps are going off. If you continue to experience this stress all day, every day, eventually your body will break down and become ill. What's more, EMF is like a bully. If you have a weakness in your body, the EMF will exploit that and make it worse. Here's the technical part. In a wireless EMF made by man carrying loads of data into our devices, there is an imbalance between the magnetic and electric components of the EMF. This causes imbalanced effects in our bodies, even at a cellular level. You can see evidence of this in our live blood analysis results. The good news is that once this imbalance is corrected and you've changed the vibration of the radiation and you've placed the magnetic point back to the geometric center of the wave field of light, then the body will respond super well to this newly balanced radiation field. And you can see this in our test results on the body that show a very positive response when our technology is used. That's the effect you want to achieve. Harmonic resonance between two energy fields, the electrical field of the body and the electromagnetic radiation field. How can you be sure that Omnia offers the best product? Listen, I know it's tough to know which product you can trust when you're protecting your body against EMF. There's lots of products out there using different jargon, and they're all claiming to do something a little bit different at very different prices. So this will help you decide. Here's our checklist guide. If you tick all of these boxes, you know you have a good EMF protection product. Number one, does the product get good test results on the body? Crucially, you must see tests on the body while someone is holding a phone. See our test results on the heart, on blood, applied kinesiology, the muscle tests that we've already seen, and on water structure. And remember, we are 70% water. These all show that the biomarkers respond super well. Number 2, does the product get great reviews? You can see our reviews at the bottom of every product page. Number 3, does the product last forever? And can it be applied to all wireless devices that you use? Number 4, does the product have a good explanation for what the problem is with EMF? And can they say clearly how they fix the problem? Now, of course, Omnia products tick all of these boxes with flying colours. But now I want to address that last point I made, which is this: how Omnia technology works. The problem with man-made radiation is not its frequency nor its heat. The problem is its vibration. Whereas the sun is a radiation field that is the giver of all life, EMF is the opposite. It vibrates with a life-destructive pattern. What does this mean? Wireless radiation vibrates with imbalance between the magnetic and the electric components, kind of like an agitated, distorted wave field of invisible light. If you were to draw it out, it would look like this. You see how the magnetic point moves around and drags the light ring with it? The result is an expansive, destructive wave field that causes imbalance in our cells. Your body listens to this imbalanced energy field and your cells start to copy its vibration. This is called sympathetic resonance, or in this case, dissonance. Basically, your body starts to get stressed on a very subtle level that most people don't even notice. But as you saw in the muscle test, just touching a wireless device is draining your body's electrical battery, disrupting your body's electrical balance, and making you weak. The inventor of our product is a maverick scientist called Professor Ilya Lakisevich. He not only provides us the truth about why EMF is different to the sun's radiation, he also discovered a quantum scientific solution that is very effective. In 2007, he identified a new unit of energy that he calls Deca energy. It looks like this, with 12 cones of light compressing into the center of the geometric structure. This is a programmable unit of energy that is already perfectly balanced. So he's found a way to program the Deca energy using conscious intent to bring the magnetic point of the EMF back to its geometric center. So it looks more like this. There is now balance between the electric and the magnetic. Once this is done, your body listens to the newly balanced radiation field and breathes a huge sigh of relief because it likes the vibration of this new field. And we show proof that this is working in our tests on the heart, on body strength, on water structure, and on live blood. I hope you got a lot out of this video. We have much more knowledge for anyone who wants to dive deeper. Be sure to take a good look at our other results in the body tests section. And feel free to shoot us any questions you have about the benefits of our products and how they work. But most importantly, bring electrical balance back to your body today with Omnia Radiation Balancer products. And I'm going to leave you with some heartfelt reviews from some Omnia supporters.
Would you mind holding up one of Ilya's little stickers that he created that actually prevent this radioactivity from destroying our bodies? Because this is ultimately what we're coming to, what we're talking about, these tiny little stickers. And in fact, my laptop, as I'm talking to you, and all my electronic devices, my router, everything in my office, my TV, everything has got these little stickers on them. So when he showed me these little stickers at the Ubuntu Festival, I just thought, God, you got to be kidding. How is this possibly going to affect and protect me against radiation? But I certainly put this on my phone, and we started doing all these weird muscle tests and kinetic tests and so forth, and it seemed to have worked immediately. The moment you expose people to this little sticker on their phone on a device that radiates electromagnetic fields, and opposed to not having that little sticker present, there's a distinct difference. Now, you've taken this research to a whole nother level. You did the tests, you've got absolutely empirical scientific proof that these tiny little stickers do protect your body, that do protect your blood, They unclot your blood that is destroyed and turns into blood clots in your body through radiation, exposure to radiation. It shows beautifully in the videos that you share how your body is protected.
I have had amazing results. I actually felt the energy shift straight away, which I know that I work with energy now, and I have been for the past 5 years, but I was quite amazed at that. And I felt it especially shift when I put the patches, the stickers onto the routers. 1 month of using these stickers. And I mean, I feel like 25 years younger, and that's not an exaggeration. I mean, I found these absolutely miraculous. And my husband, who never feels anything, also said that he has felt a difference in his health. Not as much as me, but he's definitely felt a difference. It feels now like my blood is singing. This is the best way that I can describe it when I started using it. Whereas before, I just had this this negativity in my head, this I felt like there was something screaming inside my head, and I was doing so much research to understand what that could be. And now I can see that, it was my blood cells, or my water cells, or whatever it may be, just, totally in stress. Well, it certainly feels as though it's harmful when I consider now how much better I feel and how much better I can see my family feel. I mean, one of the biggest differences I felt on the first night is that we all slept better. And actually, my husband slept until 10 o'clock the next morning, and he has never done that in the whole time that I've known him. He's always been someone that's up 5, 6 in the morning. Yeah. So the other thing I think, is, the positivity, the sleeping, and less arguments as a family, because, obviously that's sort of probably a knock-on effect of, we're now able to sleep properly at night, which is good. But I do feel that there was a lot of negativity within our family, sort of environment. And there was a lot of sort of like snapping and arguing. And I can see that that's definitely less as well.
That's wonderful. I mean, I've not heard that kind of testimonial before.
If I take off my cover, here's my sticker. There it is. So I have had a problem for about 18 months. And we talked about this, like where my ears vibrate. I have this like buzzing in my ear, and it's not tinnitus. It's like this weird buzzing noise. And it feels like I've heard too much, like after you went to a rock concert, but it's like all the time. So I was really excited. I got the stickers. I put them on everything. We have 4 kids, so we have 4 devices. So with 6 of us in the house at any given time, there's anywhere from 6 to 10 devices running on a Wi-Fi. I mean, this is like intense. So everything got it. We have a smart meter on our house. We put the sticker on the smart meter. I mean, we just went everywhere. I have not had my ears buzz since.
Yay! Fantastic.
Amazing. Absolutely amazing. I knew it was going to work, but it really, really did.
I've been using the product for almost 2 years now, and I've had excellent experience with it. It's these excellent stickers I used on the cell phone. And I'll get Tim to explain it a little bit more. I just thought I'd just tell everyone, I went to Tim's website. I was seeing Dr. Michael Tellinger's work. I think Journey to Truth podcast, saw Tim review. I thought this guy's great. And then watched some interviews of him with Dr. Lackey. And I thought really advanced science, and explained a lot. And being a nutritionist and doing live cell microscopy all the time, Tim, I thought, oh my God, I had the aha moment looking at your website and saw the shape of the red blood cell, which I look at every day. And then it's like, dong, there it is. It's like, oh my God, everything about compression, expansion, and energy. And it blew my mind. So I knew, okay, I'm onto the right thing. And of course, using the stickers on my cell phone, I thought I'm just going to give it those number of months, not reach out to you, just order it. And no placebo, no anything. I was like, oh my God, for sure. Much less ear burn. You could tell that your field, my energy field, I'm very energy sensitive. So I could just tell like, oh my God, okay, like I'm not talking on the phone like all the time, but when I do, I can only go for a certain amount of time. Otherwise I just don't feel great. And this thing had changed it.